Hey, we always live Elvis.
Memphis Mafia Kid and
And Teresa.
not on camera.
No, not today.
Hey y'all, we're gonna do a little something different today. But before we do that, I've got a prayer. Our prayers are going out today for Cheryl Ann and her family.
Yes.
Girl, you know we're with you.
We're keeping you in our prayers. Yes.
And Teresa's got some birthdays
Yep.
before we get started.
Happy birthday to Barbara, Michelle, and Den Shaw. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, y'all. Y'all, me and Teresa's been sitting around the last day or so, and especially this morning, and I just got to thinking about some kid memories and Lisa and us being at Graceland. So hope y'all don't mind, but I'd like to just share and maybe talk about how a typical, if you could call it, day went for us during those times. So here we go. First of all, somewhere between 9 and 10 o'clock in the morning, we would hear banging on the windows down the side of our trailer. Some few choice words, and y'all get up, yeah, let's go, blah, blah, blah. It'd be Lisa. And of course, we'd jump right up and got dressed, and we'd head out. And most of the time, in the summer, if we wore pants or shirts, me, Roy, and Joey, the guys, we always had our swim trunks underneath because we knew, we was gonna hit the pool sometime or another. But we would jump on the golf carts, ride around, doing just different things. We would try to ride up on the curves because they were three-wheeled, and of course play chase on them. One time we actually was coming around the back of Meditation Gardens, the wall, and Lisa was coming one way with her crew, and I was coming another way with my crew, and we hit head on. We wasn't going that fast, thank goodness. Nobody got hurt, nothing like that. But and of course we just fell out laughing and took off. But we would ride all over Graceland. Y'all, some of you that go, you may want to look sometimes, and it always right down in the front, not far from the wall that goes right in front of Elvis Presley Boulevard. I showed Teresa when we was up there, it's been a few years back. It always stayed, when it rained, it always stayed damp down in there. It still does to this day. But we would come flying off and downhill like, and we'd hit that and just spin circles. There had been a time or two that we actually hit it and spun until we hit a dry spot and turned it up. We actually turned one over one time. Nobody got hurt, just rolled out. But we would do that, and then right before lunch, we would go in and I guess you could say put our order in, and that was either BLTs or cheeseburgers, as I've said in the past, and fries. And then when it got ready, well, we would come in, and we used to love to have it downstairs in the TV room and the pool room. We used to always love to go down the stairs just off the kitchen there with all the mirrors. And on our way down, we'd be flipping each other off and making faces and calling each other murd turds and all, and all the mirrors. And Lisa always got a kick out because she'd be the first one to flip us off. Yeah, that was just a thing. But then we'd go down and we'd sit in the TV room and eat our lunch. And the funny thing about Lisa was, if you wanted your fries, you better eat them, and you better eat them quick, because she loved hers, and she'd gobble them up, and then she'd snatch off everybody's plate, and try to get your fries. I mean, she loved the French fries, but we would eat. Sometimes we'd kick on the TVs, and that was another thing with Lisa. She always wanted to run things, and when she was bored with the TVs, well, she'd get and cut them off. Even if we was watching something interesting, wait a minute, no, yeah, she's ready to go. Sometimes we would take the cushions or the pillows down there and, bang each other with them, have our pillow fights. And then we usually moved into the pool room and would try to, I guess, shoot pool, but it always turned into our version where we would throw pool balls at each other, and you can bet they hurt. We didn't throw them hard at Lisa, but she threw them hard at us and loved it. We got bruises sometimes. And then, of course, we'd sword fight or stick fight, whatever you wanted to call it, with the pool sticks, and carry on, and then work our way back up. We'd go usually right after lunch. We'd ride for a little while longer, and then or else go to the racquetball building and hang out and play on the pinball machine, or just hang out down there and carry on. And then after our lunch had somewhat settled, we usually went swimming. And of course, y'all have heard me say it again, but our version of swimming was swimming, taking floats and stuff, and jumping off the side or off the diving board and trying our best to bust them if we could. Lisa liked to throw things, different things in, and we'd swim and dive just like every other kid. And I've said it before. One time, she threw a diamond ring in just for kicks to swim and get it, but she threw it and it went down and it went into the drain. We was like, wow, she didn't care. She was like her daddy. Hey, get another one. But we'd do that for a while, and then we'd get back on the golf carts and cut up and carry on. When it started getting dark, we'd like to go sometimes back inside, and of course back down to the TV and pool room, and we played hide and seek, and Lisa even talked about that in her book, and other games. We used to love to play, I guess you could call it tag, our version of who could go down the fastest one set of steps and up the other the fastest. And of course, we were knocked down, drug around, fell, ran over, all of us, trying to be the first. I know, y'all, it sounds, but it was fun to us. We got such a kick out of it. And then sometimes, after dark, we just get that feeling, especially, it was something about Graceland during that time. It was, it reminded me kind of like Florida on the nights we went out. You had a light southern breeze, and it felt good. You seen the stars, the lightning bugs, and we'd ride golf carts again. And yeah, gnats, lightning bug, everything else hit you in the face, and we didn't care. And then, we'd ride some more until right before dinner time and put our order back in, which once again was usually cheeseburgers or BLTs and fries. And y'all, I've said it before, but eating at Graceland was better than any restaurant you could think of going. Seriously. And that was just like one of our days. I've mentioned other times, in between the different days, some days we would chase horses. Some days, we've said it before, on the golf carts, we would chase squirrels, frogs, some of them we'd run over. Just all kind of, she would come up with different ideas, or we would, we'd tie ropes had a bar in the back of some of the golf carts, and have her pull us on our skateboards till we, got skin up or bruised up, or until it burned out. And then, God, y'all, so many things.
What y'all do after dark?
Well, like I said, yeah, I'm glad after dark, we did go out and ride and spend time at night, but usually we'd go in, like I said, by that time our order would be in, and we would have our dinner, and usually back downstairs. We did eat a lot at the breakfast bar too. Now, not every day did we go downstairs. Even lunch and dinner, we mixed it up, but we would eat at the breakfast bar, or somewhere in the den, which y'all know is the jungle room, but most of the time at the breakfast bar there in the kitchen or else downstairs. That was our spot. But you know, we'd figure out just games that every kid played, but we put our own twist to them. And it, you know, and like I said, y'all, each day was different. But I was just hoping to kind of, it was on my mind, and I hope y'all don't mind. You know, but it just, I thought, you know, I'd love to share that with y'all. Which goes back to what I'm saying. Being a kid at Graceland was out of this world. It was like a magical kingdom world within its own self. And you know, there's a whole lot of other stories and things, and I'm going to start trying to, as they come to mind and think of, I'm going to start trying to, if y'all can let me know, you know, send me some comments of what you think. Some more of that, some more of the stories that of just crazy things we did, if you're interested in it, and hopefully, you know, you will be. So but now, by no means do y'all not keep sending those questions and answers. We love them, and we love y'all. Also, Teresa looked in my hat. I've got several hats, and the one brown one, there's 3 or 4 of y'all that's been commenting, and one person even said, you know, where did you get it? It would look good on me. And Teresa, what was it? San Diego
Hat Company.
San Diego Hat Company.
And I can't remember if that's the one that came from Cracker Barrel or if we had gotten it on vacation. I can't remember. But it is San Diego Hat Company.
Yeah. The one I got on today, I love, and Daddy actually got one. We took a trip to Orange Beach a few years back. Mom and Daddy, Danielle, Nolan, and Laney, and me and Teresa. And there's all kinds of shops, souvenir shops, but in these souvenir shops they have clothing and stuff. And we found these hats. This is probably one of my favorites, and it wasn't real expensive. And Daddy got one. He loved it. He wears his sometimes in the EFM, so maybe that'll help y'all out. I'm not, like I said, Teresa does a buying most of the time if she sees something for me, but if I'm there and I see it, I get it. But I have just bought them so many different. Cracker Barrel, bought one or two. Nice shops when we're on vacation. I think I got one when we was in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Orange
gotten
Beach.
Some nice ones as a gift.
Yeah,
so,
Biloxi.
Biloxi,
Mississippi. No,
is that a cross between Buc-ee's and Biloxi?
Yes. Hey, we'll start a new Biloxi stores. Okay, know what you start. But yeah, we're just like everybody else, you know. Whatever's your thing. I'm usually looking for 2 things when I'm out at shops or on vacation, and that's my canes or a hat. And of course, Teresa's looking for anything and everything she can spend my hat money and my cane money on.
You only have a certain amount of that. I don't dip into that. It's just you have hat money and cane money, and the rest is my money. Y'all
within it, I just want to say, I hope y'all know what I'm talking. You know, like everybody that thinks back on their childhood memories, and you know, Lisa's just been on my mind here the last 3 or 4 days, and you know, me and Teresa's had talks, and it just popped in my head. I said, you know, maybe I'll try to tell y'all a little bit more about her and about us, and you know, once again, like I said, I hope y'all enjoy it. So hey, seriously though, y'all, subscribe if you hadn't. Don't forget the EFM.
Yep.
Elvis Fans Matter.
Yep, can't wait.
Question and answers, because we sure can't wait. Y'all, for the like, I can't. I know I sound like a broken record, but I just can't express it enough of how much fun we have and how good it is to be in that environment. Those of you hadn't been. It's about 30 people, and it's in a wonderful room.
Everybody gets a chance to ask a question.
Right, you can hear good. It's like we're sitting in a big living room and carrying and we just have the time of our lives, and it's all about our man Elvis and our girl Lisa, and you know, we just have a great time. I mean, what else can I say? So if y'all hadn't, hey, if you can, plan on doing it and come see us. But y'all, we're going to get out of here. We'll have another one tomorrow. And all I can say now is remember, we always live Elvis.